things you were today years old when you found out. Like and subscribe. I was today years old when I found out that you get a slide to answer when your phone is locked and get a decline option when your phone is unlocked. I was today years old when I realized the itsy bitsy spider is actually a cautionary rhyme symbolizing man's careless tendency to do something, experience overwhelmingly negative consequences, then learn nothing from it and do the same thing all over again. I was today years old when I found out the singer of the song 7 Years, Lucas Graham, is actually not a person but the name of the band. The lead singer's actual name is Lucas Forchheimer. I was today years old when I realized that the Riddler's real name, Enigma, sounds like the word enigma, which means riddle. If you want to have your mind blown, John Cena and Jackson from Hannah Montana are the exact same age. The KFC Twitter account only follows 11 people. The 5 Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb. This is because of their secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. The first person to notice and point this out was sent a painting of himself holding a drumstick while riding piggyback on the Colonel. I was today years old when I found out Meghan Trainor is married to the boy from Spy Kids. I was today years old when I learned the plural of beef is beefs. Let that sink in. I was today years old when I realized that overmorrow is a word used to describe the day after tomorrow. I was today years old when I realized the word bed is shaped like a bed. How old were you when you found out this kid in the meme is actually a 41 years old actor? I was today years old. How old were you when you realized recess in elementary school was for the teachers' mandatory breaks and not for the students? Just found out when someone tells you to break a leg in an audition it is because they are hoping you end up in the cast. Now my head is exploding. I was today years old when I realized the Krusty Krab was a crab trap. I was today years old when I found out yellow light duration is based on the speed limit. How old were you when you found out all Skittles have the same flavor, but the scents trick our brain into thinking they taste different? I just found out that the division symbol is just a blank fraction with dots replacing the numerator and denominator. How old were you when you realized that flames do not have shadows? I was today years old when I found out this emoji is a high five emoji and not a prayer emoji. I was today years old when I found out when someone says hold your horses they are telling me to be stable. I just realized it is called Pinterest because you pin your interests. I was today years old when I found out that the first episode of a show is called pilot because it is the first time they are on air. I was today years old when I found out if you are not there you are square because you are not around. How old were you when you discovered that letter A is not in the spellings of any numbers from 1 to 100? I was today years old when I realized that the straw goes in the dot of the I. Gen Z isn't the youngest generation so far. Generation Alpha, which started in 2013, is. I was today years old when I realized dog toys squeak to mimic a wounded animal. I was today years old when I learned that SpongeBob's parents are not cookies. Thank you for watching.